Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Junior, aka Smoking Guns, out here in Tucson, Arizona, representing the Ultimate Fight Club, giving you the latest content in boxing and MMA news that is out. So tonight's video is actually a movie review on that friggin' Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Okay, you guys, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. And actually, it was an entertaining movie, okay? It was an okay movie, and pretty much the storyline behind this movie, it's about how these titans or these monsters come to Earth, wreak havoc on the Earth, right? And this woman works for this agency. She comes up with a contingency plan to be able to deal with this threat when it comes back. And what she ends up doing is she ends up using this contingency plan for her own selfish needs. Now, with that being said, the movie in itself was an entertaining movie. It was an okay movie. And the main thing that made the movie so entertaining was Godzilla himself, man. Godzilla and the other monsters. I'm talking about the way they did Godzilla in this movie. They made that dude super gangster in this friggin' movie. They made him a friggin' super OG gangster in this damn movie. I love the way that they did Godzilla in this friggin' movie, the way that they did all the monsters as a whole, with the way that they delved into the historical aspect of these monsters, how they were worshipped as gods in the past, all the way into the present day history while they're in their hibernation state. And I like the way that they did the monsters and the way that they kind of put them in an alpha male type of order, where they had them fighting to see who was going to be that alpha male, reigning over the rest of the monsters, having these other monsters do their bidding. And the way that they were scrapping, dude, I'm talking about the action sequences with these monsters were friggin' super sick with it, man, on the real, dog. But going into the actual characters in this movie, the actual characters of this movie, the actual humans, is what actually brings the movie down. I'm talking about, with as much as you care about the monsters in themselves, you do not care about none of the friggin' people in this friggin' movie. And it sucks because these are friggin' A-list actors acting in this movie. And it's like they're A-list actors with a friggin' B-movie script or something like that, dude. I'm talking about with the character development. They don't go into the past, the history of these friggin' characters, so you really don't care about any of the characters in this friggin' movie. I'm talking about, if you're good or bad, you don't care if any of the friggin' characters die. And these characters are making so many kind of like cringy ass action sequences in this movie with the things that these characters are doing in this movie. It's almost like, okay, yeah, you're friggin' gonna die, you stupid, you know, you're gonna friggin' die. So it's almost like at the end of the movie, I would have actually been happy by the end of the movie if all these people would have friggin' died and friggin' Godzilla was just like, oh, you know, king of the friggin' world type deal right there. Just for the simple fact is, like I said, with the actual character development of these people, you really don't care if the person is good, you don't care if they're bad, you just don't care if the people die or not. Even the people that did die, when they die, you're just like, okay, cool. It was almost like they brought background characters to the forefront to give them some dialogue, just so you could have some kind of dialogue and talking throughout all these action sequences with the monsters, just so it had some filler throughout the friggin' movie. And with the way that they even did the storyline with the people, all the way from the beginning of the movie, how they were trying to deal with the threat until the monsters came into play, how they're dealing with the threat, all the way until the threat is dealt with at the end of the movie. It's like, dude, I don't know what the hell they were thinking about when they wrote the script for the actual human characters in this friggin' movie. Even there was this one scene when they actually helped Godzilla. My kids didn't even friggin' realize this, but when they actually helped Godzilla, I'm looking like, what the friggin', did y'all just catch what just friggin' happened right now? I'm talking about, if you guys have ever seen the movie The Core with Delroy Lindo, when he had to go outside of that friggin' space pod thing that they were in to turn on the reactor, and the way that he ended up dying, it was almost like, holy damn, it was friggin' very dramatic. You actually cared about his character. In this movie, you don't care about none of these fools. You kind of actually root for the people to die, just for the simple things that these people are, these simple mistakes that these people are making throughout the movie. It's almost like those kind of old horror flick type of mistakes where somebody's running from Jason, trips over nothing, and you're like, okay, Jason killed you, you friggin' deserve that. It's the same type of aspect with the characters in this friggin' movie. But with that being said, if I had to rank this movie out of 4 stars, I would probably give it 2 stars, and it's getting those 2 stars because of Godzilla and those monsters. The actual characters in that friggin' movie make me take away the damn 2 stars, just for the simple fact is, like I said, really didn't care about them. All I cared about was the action. All I cared about was these friggin' monsters. And I actually like how they did references to King Kong in this friggin' movie, dude. Like the way that they did the references with the King Kong, I'm like, dude, I cannot wait to see this gangster ass Godzilla go up against that gangster ass King Kong. Like, if you guys never seen King Kong Skull Island, very entertaining movie. Very entertaining movie. So with that King Kong facing this Godzilla, dude, that is going to be a friggin' badass movie. But I'm just hoping that they're able to do a Godzilla movie where they're able to do a good balance between the character development of the actual humans with this same type of action that they did in this King of Monsters. Because like I said, the monsters and the action sequences with these monsters and Godzilla, dude, it was friggin' badass, dude. You actually care about these friggin' monsters in this friggin' movie, whether you like them or whether you hate them. The actual people, But if you're looking to go see to this movie, just expect to be entertained. Don't expect it to be friggin' wow by the friggin' storyline and all that stuff. Just expect to be entertained by the monsters, by the friggin' action in this friggin' movie. All right, you guys. So I hope you guys like the video. If you guys like the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any kind of questions, any kind of comments, hit me up in the comment section and I'll be sure to hit you guys up. All right. So I hope you like the video. Holla at your boy.
I swear, just wait up.